Board renewal is an absolutely crucial aspect to good corporate governance. Having obviously the right people around the boardroom, the right people with the right skills, the right experience for the right time, having those excellent quality individuals helping to guide the business strategy, managing the risks, guiding the business forward. But it's also equally important to have very clear renewal processes in place and to have a talent pool of board directors that you might be nurturing or keeping in touch with in the market. You may be bringing them into your sphere by bringing them onto maybe an advisory board or a committee, for example, but really having very clear mechanisms to bring that renewal forward into the boardrooms. We've seen this recently with the whole Qantas debacle. The board has come under huge scrutiny. Many of those board members are not going to be supported at the next, sort of AGM meetings. They're not going to be ratified to go forward. The community, the shareholder community, the investment community, the community at large is looking for board renewal. And, a little bit of too little too late, it would appear, in terms of announcements about resignations from Richard Goyder, to take place next year. Now, there is always an argument for board continuity when there's been a major shake-up and a major issue within a boardroom structure and there's been a change of CEO. So I can understand some aspects of wanting to have some continuity, but you also don't necessarily want the people who were in the boardroom who oversaw very significant challenges and maybe missteps in the company itself. So, Qantas is a very high profile example at the moment, but you can see these examples right across the market. And I think, generally speaking, the board renewal process, particularly in our listed entities, is probably not happening frequently enough. There's maybe not enough scrutiny on board performance, and it's really being left to the the activists to sort of drive the change and try and bring about renewal, which is not an ideal scenario across the board. So be on the front foot. Make sure you have your board renewal processes in place. Have a clear mindset around how long people are going to serve for on your board, and be nurturing those talent pools so that you have backup plans in place. You have talent around the boardroom, whether that be in the form of the advisory board, the committee board, so that there are people who can step up in a crisis, and there's also people that can be called upon as you start to evolve your board makeup.